Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Friday night. Oops, sorry, I'm 2 days early. Wednesday night live. Wednesday night live. I'm all shook up. I'm so excited. I don't know what to do. I got the days all mixed up. Welcome to Wednesday night live with the Cigar vlogger. You already know what we're about to talk about because it's on the screen. It's on the screen. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. I've been away for a while. I've been taking much needed rest and a break from all of this madness. But it's so much been going on since I've been away, since I've been in the bushes. My, people's channels getting copyright strike, people's videos getting flagged, people lying, saying that they took the videos down when we know that's a lie. They got their videos snatched because they were violating YouTube's community guidelines. But we're gonna get into it tonight, though. You just sit tight, grab your drinks and your snacks. Welcome everybody that's here with me. If you haven't done so already, please click like and share. Welcome to all my supporters and the people in the bushes. I love all of you. Thank you so much. Even the people that hate my guts. I know you hate me, but ain't a doggone thing you can do about it. Because why? You ain't got the guts to do nothing about it. All you are is internet gangsters talking tough. You ain't gonna do nothing. So anyway, let's get into it. Shall we? Uh, I'm gonna cut up tonight, but I'm gonna be telling the truth at the same time. So here we go. Hey, how y'all doing? Hi. Y'all can hear me pretty good. Y'all hear me pretty good. I got a special surprise, as you can see, the way the screen is set up tonight. You see this right here? This is my logo, and it used to be over there. But when certain people were trying to rebroadcast my lives, they would crop out my logo, because if your logo is showing and somebody replays your content, they get a copyright strike. So if you replay my lives now, my logo is right here on my chin. So you got to show my face with my logo. So if you go ahead and I know you're dumb because you ain't too bright. So if you go ahead and you play my show tonight with my logo on my face, I'm going to hit you with another copyright strike, along with the others that are already been done against you. Yeah. And when you get 3, that's it for you. So you go on ahead and rebroadcast my live while I'm live if you want to. You try it this time. Just like I did a video the other day. I showed a video where my sons and I, we went to the gun range, and I put property of Darryl Moore across it. So the person couldn't use my video and they got in their feelings. So what they did, they tried to post a video that was similar to mine, because that was the only thing they could do, because I had property of Darryl Moore across it. And I got my logo right here. What's up, Sector TV? Welcome, brother. Yeah, we need to talk offline. I sent you my phone and we need to talk. But yeah, this is how you deal with people. You don't argue with them. You don't go back and forth. This is what the community guidelines of YouTube said. You cannot show somebody else's content without their permission. That's one. And if their logos or their brand name, their trademarks, their patents, whatever is showing in the content, you have to get their permission. This is my logo. It's registered. It's a trademark. It's mine. It belongs to me. 4.5 Films is my company. It's registered with the state of Ohio. This is my business. You cannot replay my content without my permission. If you do, I'm going to copyright strike you and have your channel shut down. Thank you. I'm definitely going to do that from now on. So I've been chilling, and I see people have gotten their videos taken down. Well, at first it was 41. Now it's up to 51 of them have been taken down. And the lie that some people, not going to give them any hype, have been going on air saying that they took them down on their own. That's a lie. For all you Bush people, I'm gonna give you a background. There, for the last 2 years or better, there's been lots and lots of videos made about me without my permission. I've been flagging and reporting, and YouTube was very lax about enforcing their own community guidelines. But when the Tasha K court decision hit, their hands were tied, so they had to start enforcing their rules that they have on the books. So that means if you put my content, this stuff right here, all this stuff you see over here, and my logo, you put it on your channel and run a live broadcast while I'm live, or even after I'm asleep, and you still decide to run it, and I see it, or somebody that likes me sees it and tells me about it, I'm gonna go flag you. I'm gonna report you, and I'm gonna hit you with a copyright strike. And if you're on your live smoking marijuana, now marijuana may be illegal in the state that you live in, but YouTube does not allow marijuana smoking during live shows. You cannot monetize your videos. So I flag you for that. If you smoking weed, if you drunk, if you high on any kind of substance, I feel led by the Spirit to just hit that those three dots in the corner and say report, and then file a report. And yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. Like, and old boy with the claim he was getting his eye surgery back in January, still ain't got it, and claiming that his he got fingers and stuff amputated when he was a child, but and they grew back. He was sitting there in his community page reposting William McRae's content. And I felt led by the Spirit to let William McRae know that his content was reposted without his permission. So he hit him with a copyright strike for every one of those posts that he copied and pasted verbatim and didn't give him credit for. So we're not playing anymore. We're dealing with you. We're not going to be arguing and making videos going back and forth with you. We're going to deal with you and people like you offline. That's what we're going to do. That's how we're going to deal with y'all from now. Ain't going to be arguing. Ain't going to be name calling and fupas and chalupas and all this other stuff. We're not doing that. We're going to deal with you offline. Put that paperwork on you. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to go back and forth. We're not going to do that. We're intelligent people over here. We got smart parts for real. We're not going to do that. There's going to be no name calling and making fun and yelling and screaming and cursing tonight. I'm getting down to the brass tacks of it. As you can see in the ticker tape at the bottom, we're asking for donations of $20.88. 8 biblically means new beginnings. So since we got double 8, that means we're going to really start off with new beginnings, because we're going to deal with people who think it's okay to cyberbully, dox, and harass and put people's family members' photos and houses and work addresses online. That's against YouTube's community guidelines. We're not going to put up with that. No, we're not going to deal with that. We're going to shut you down the right way. You're going to get hit with some nice paperwork. Not going to be dealing with it anymore. We're not going to be doing that. You make a video, I make a response video. Not going to respond to you. Just going to look, report it. Boom, boom, boom. So if you are right now running my show live, ladies and gentlemen, and you see that person doing that, please just inbox me and let me know, so that when I get off of here, I can report that and copyright strike them. And if you see them harassing any of us, or you for that matter, report their videos. And if enough people start reporting them for violating the community guidelines, YouTube will definitely get the ball rolling. And if you feel led by the Spirit, you can also go to Twitter. They have a Twitter account. You can hit them up on Twitter and put the person's link to their page and the link to the video that's in violation of their community standards, and chips will fall where they may. Yeah, because old Team Dookie out here calling me a liar, doing videos and all that. And guess what happened to him? His videos got snatched. I don't think he have 3 left, and they about to be gone along with his channel, because when you get 3 copyright strike complaints, they take your channel down. Good, for good. And you out here making homophobic statements. We got on you about using the F word as it relates to gay people. You didn't stop. That got hit. You out here reposting, cutting and pasting people's content without their permission. That got you hit. Intellectual property, pictures, videos, all that. You can't do that. That's why I told you, y'all B-sector people, the ways of doing things the way you used to do, that's over with. You got to find something else to do. You got to pivot the direction of your channel, or you just going to be without a channel, because YouTube is going to take it from you. And your little Google check, if you were getting one, you won't be getting that anymore. You're going to have to rely on something that we over here call talent and content. And you don't have either one of those. But you better hurry up and find it if you plan to stay on YouTube, because YouTube ain't playing. Because after that Tasha K case went down, they're on the hook. If somebody gets harassed and doxxed and cyberbullied and they don't step up to the plate and do something about it, they're going to be liable. And a $1 billion corporation is not going to lose their livelihood for the likes of you. They're not. So you come out here and you do these lives together. Oh, well, I had to take my videos down because I work for so-and-so and I'm not supposed to be talking about him. And yeah, I'm moving on. So I took my videos down too. And then the other boy, the special needs sector boy, oh yeah, I'm just going to do what y'all doing. But he's a liar. So if that makes y'all feel better about yourself to come out, because we know that your people that support you are dumb enough to believe anything you say. And even though the truth is coming from me, they're not going to believe it anyway, but that's all right. You and I both know you didn't take those videos down. YouTube took them down because we reported you. And they started looking at, oh, all these people keep flagging these videos. We need to take a look. So that's why your videos are down. And if you think you're slick and gonna try to put them over in Patreon and other places and on apps and all that, it's gonna follow you. It's gonna follow you. That's why we're raising money, because we're gonna deal with all of that stuff, all the online harassment. We're gonna deal with it offline. So you, silly boy, you going back to your twerking and your biker boy videos. Even only 12 people at a time was watching them. You're gonna have to come up with something, because I am no longer gonna be your content. See that right there? Put it up on your channel again. That's why it's on my chin. Put me up on your channel again and see what you get. All 3 of your channels. That one, the KO Media one, and the one with your name, all gone. Because your IP address is what they're looking at. So whatever channels you do have, all are going to be taken at one time. So put your little girl twerking videos up, put your little biker videos up, go on about your business, find you something else, somebody else to play with, because we ain't know about that play over here. Try Jesus, don't try me, because I find. Yeah. So all y'all over there, oh, we just took it down, we're going in another direction. No, YouTube shut y'all down. Because we, as a body of people, started reporting and flagging you. And 51 of your videos, as of right now, are gone. Boom. Gone. I kept trying to tell you over and over and over again. We kept telling you, go on about your business. Y'all wouldn't listen. So this is only the beginning. Because more videos are going to get flagged, because I keep telling you over and over again. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I kept trying to tell you, sit down somewhere, leave folks alone. I kept telling you this. I told you this. I know you heard me.
Are we messing with the champ? Come on, Leslie.
I'm going to tell you one more time.
Are we messing with the champ? Come on, Leslie.
One more time.
Are we messing with the champ? Come on, Leslie.
I told you to go sit down. I told y'all to go sit down. Nobody want to listen. Nobody want to listen. But you're going to learn today. You're going to learn today. The champ is here. The champ is here. Undisputed. No draws. Undisputed. Undefeated. I tried to tell you, go on, sit down. I said, go sit down somewhere. No. No. Y'all didn't want to listen. Y'all head hard. So since your head is hard, your behind gonna get tore up. And for the 111 of you that are here with me right now, please click like and share if you haven't done so already. Thank you for your support. So let's get down to it. Hold on. I got something for you. So before I get into it any deeper, just bear with me, because I want you to enjoy this little thing that I do. So so hold on. Let me get my questions up. Thank you. So, so try Jesus, don't try me, 'cause I throw hands. So we're gonna get down into it. Before I go any further, and you can take all thank you, sir, for saying that. Thank you. You can do whatever you want. Everything that you did. You see this right here? It's on them. But y'all stick a pin in this. We're gonna be talking about this drag. Not only them videos that you said about me for the last 2 years, they on here, and some other stuff that we're gonna talk about in a minute on here. But people have been in your bushes over there, bad boys, talking about calling me all out my name. I laugh because it's funny, fupas and the elderly and all this other stuff. But let me tell you something. If you live in a glass house, you should never throw stones. Because see, all of y'all that's over there talking big, you like Harlow. Harlow never thought we'd find out her real name and where she stayed and all that stuff. Everybody that's over there, just so y'all know, I'm not gonna go down the line, just so you know, all the key players know your real name, know where you stay. If you got a job, we know where you work. And if you got a criminal record, we know about that there too. So, which brings me to this person, ladies and gentlemen. Her claim to fame. I'm going to tell you who this person is in a minute. I'm going to just let you look at him. I'm going to let you look at him while I take a bite of this delicious dinner I got. I'm going to put myself on mute because I got to chew. Now, this is Jocelyn A. Ray. This is the person that's been calling me all out my name in Knockouts chats and CTV's chats and Mookie's chats and anybody else over there who don't like me chats. This is a person I blocked about a year and a half ago. All the people over there are people I blocked and deleted. I've reported her for harassment, all that, cyberbullying, stalking, all that. This is Jocelyn Ray. So if we ever put a name and a face together now, so whenever you see her pop up, this is the person making negative comments about me. This is the person making negative comments about Kim. This is the person making negative comments about Marcellus, talking about how we look. I want you to take a good look at this right here. I want you to take a good look at this right here. The Marine claimed she was in the Marine Corps. Yes, Sector TV, that is Jocelyn A. Ray. That's who's been talking big behind a screen name. And how do I know this is Jocelyn Ray? Because Andrea Garrison busted you out about a week ago while I was on my sabbatical. This is also the same Jocelyn Ray that grew up in the same town as a certain person that we all know. Childhood friends, if you will. This is the same person that got a criminal record, but talks about me because I got arrested. But she don't talk about the fact that my criminal record got wiped away, but hers is still on the books. Mm-hmm. Wrote any bad checks lately? You assaulted anybody lately? I'll wait. With all that stuff around your eyes there. People stopped arching their eyebrows like that back in the 80s when JJ Fad was still making music. But this is the person. Before I go any further, this is the person right here. Now, I want y'all to take a good look at her now. So next time she come up in somebody's chat trying to talk slick, I want you to get that in your spirit. This is the person that's talking about you. This is the person calling people out their name. This is the person talking about how people look, where they work, how they living. This is the person right here with them city trend and rainbow black, with that rainbow and city trend blouse on that you can get for under $8. This her right here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's her right here. This is not doxing because your picture was public record because it was on the internet. And the person that you used to be cool with that was rocking with you at one time, Andrea Garrison, is the one that busted you out. I got this picture because she posted it on social media. I didn't go find this picture. She posted it about you. So that made it public domain. So you can't flag the video because the picture came from somebody else other than me. And I'm giving them credit for doing their due diligence on you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that Patsy, that's a project right there. You can see. Because see, they paint all the projects, the background be white and off-white in case, too much chicken grease get in the kitchen. It won't mess up the paint too bad. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this her. Yeah, I'm going to talk about you. I got time tonight because you've been talking mad bullshit about me. So I'm going to let you see what it feels like a little bit. I'm going to give you a little taste of what it's like to be in my world, to have people talking about you day and night. While you sleeping, they plotting for your downfall. While you up awake doing what you're supposed to be doing, working, taking care of your family, they talking about you. So how does it feel? Don't feel too good, do it? Now that somebody can put a name and a face together, and what a face it is. A horse is a horse, of course. The famous Mr. Red. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, don't feel good to be talked about, do it? When ain't nobody bothered you. You were the man in your business, and now you on Front Street, just like you tried to do me. You get what you get. You get what you get. If you give it, you got to be willing to receive it. You've been hiding behind the screen name with the Marine Corps logo, trying to play all gangster. Never thought somebody that you once rocking with and once cool with would put you on Front Street, and you never counted on me finding out about them arrest records and where you live for real and who you got in common and where your hometown was and where you live in now, where you've been traversing across the globe and all that kind of stuff. You never figured on that. See, the internet makes the world a very small place, my friend. Mm-hmm. So enough of that because my stomach's starting to hurt. But anyway, I just wanted you to know, don't go messing with the champ. Don't go messing with the champ. I tried to tell you. But I had to get that little house clean out the way. That, and the special needs sector people getting their videos taken down. Yeah, I had to go do that little house cleaning right there. So all you other people that are like Jocelyn A that's over there in them comments rocking, let that serve as a notice to you. I will find you. And the people that you think you cool with today, they will turn on you. And when they turn on you, I'm going to get all the information they put out there about you, and I'm going to get it. And I'm going to compile it with what I already found on my own, and I'm going to roast you. I'm going to drag you. I'm going to mollywop you. So be put on notice. Just like I put her up here, you next. Try me if you want to. Come see what you get. Come see what you get. I'm going to just look into the screen with my logo right here. Don't play with the cigar vlogger. Mm-mm. And if you haven't done so already, please click like and share. And down here, $20.88. We'd appreciate your donation because we're gonna shut them down. We're not playing anymore. See, we tried to take the high road. We tried to be nice and civilized. But see, every so often, you don't stoop to somebody's level like Michelle Obama say, they go low, we go high. But every now and then, oh, you got to muddy the waters. And see, you got the right one. Because see, what you forgot, don't let the fact that I'm educated fool you. I will get with you because I'm from them streets. Don't let this $1 million smile fool you and all this education over here fool you. I'm a hoodlum at heart. Don't get it twisted. Now y'all out here telling lies on me about but that's a nice segue about the murder plots and all this other stuff. Reading my criminal records. And, Pacer said this and da da da. Y'all read all that stuff, but you never read that my charge got dropped, that the governor of Georgia cleared my name, that I'm now licensed to carry a firearm legally. I got a license as a notary. I'm a licensed minister. I can officiate weddings. I got a license to practice, work in the medical field. You don't put all that out. You can't have all of those nice things if you're a convicted felon or if you have criminal charges on your record. You can't get all of that. But y'all don't. That doesn't fit your narrative about me. So you're not going to tell the truth. You're not going to tell the whole story. Yes, I went to jail. Yes, I've been arrested. Yes, I went to court. I've been to trial. I've been through all that. But at the end of the day, my name got cleared. And that's why I'm living good. And you talking about me because I'm popular. And I get you clicks, likes, views, and a little Google check, some of them. But I'm taking all of that back now. If you say something about me that's not true, that defames my character, slander, or outright damn lie, I'm gonna hit them little 3 dots in the corner of your video, boom, and report it. And then I'm gonna report your channel. And if you play my content on your channel, copyright strikes. If you're smoking weed, drug use, if you cyberbullying, harassment, boom. If you post pictures of my children, minors in the videos, if I see anything that violates their community guidelines, I'm hitting you. You better not even write my name on a sheet of paper and let me find out about it. I'm gonna tear that ass up the legal way, offline. But anyway, so the main event. I've been here 30 minutes talking. Y'all ain't that significant. I'm gonna just give you 30 minutes. I'm here for the main event. Andrea Garrison. Andrea Garrison's upcoming interview. This is not doxing. Me putting her name on the thumbnail doesn't violate YouTube's community standards. Why? I'm glad you asked, because somebody asked me that earlier today. Let me lay a little groundwork for you. Put my information back up here. Andrea Garrison, like me and other content creators and celebrities, we are what you call public figures. We've taken on this persona of doing these shows and content. So I can't get in my feelings if somebody say, well, Darryl Moore's a jackass. That may be your opinion. You're entitled to it. Freedom of speech. But what you cannot do is come on a public platform and make up outright lies like Tasha K did with Cardi B. Darryl Moore been to prison for drug dealing, pimping, and drug selling. Darryl Moore's done this. Darryl Moore, and you don't have any documentation to show that I've been arrested for pimping, charged with pimping, convicted of pimping, drugs, anything. You can't say that about me without being held liable. Now, if you get on there and you do a video, well, I just don't like Darryl Moore. He's an asshole. So what? I may feel the same way about you. But if you keep coming out here saying Darryl Moore's an asshole, just making these I hate Darryl videos, that's cyberbullying and harassment. You can't do that. You can offer your opinion once and keep it pushing. But if you just keep making video after video after video after video about me, that becomes bullying and harassment. And that's what gets your channel snatched. And that is what will get you sued for harassment. So let me give you the backstory as we lead up to Andrea Garrison, because we got some newbies here that need to be brought up to speed so they won't be left in the dark. So a while back, 2 years or better, I'll say 2019, because that's when all this stuff with you know who got started and the lies that were told over there. So Andrea Garrison comes along after she's platform hopped. We got documentation to prove it. We got documentation to prove that she's been platform hopping after she tried to set Victor Cousins up on some foolishness. Interviewed Victor Cousins about his book and everything else. Got all that. Boom, boom, boom. We know she was lying about that. Boom, boom, boom. Charge got dropped. Well, because her and old boy fell out, and she fell out with Jives. I gave my word I would never speak bad of you, and I'm not. I'm just using your name right now because me and you squashed our differences. But I'm gonna give her credit again. Miko was right all along, and me and Miko squashed our differences. That's why y'all ain't been talking about me. I ain't been talking about y'all. I ain't said nothing bad about y'all, and y'all ain't said nothing bad about me. So we left it at that. She fell out with Jives. She fell out with you know who, and because you know who's employer, they were kind of neutral for a minute, but then he had to pick a side, stick a pin in that. So then she came over with us. We didn't care, hide no hair about her relationship with you know who. But we didn't ask her. She offered, and Marcellus can confirm. She came to us and said, I got information that da 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 da. So he's like, okay, well, give it to us. She was supposed to do it. She kept putting it off, putting it off, putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. So finally, Marcellus was like, look, he told the rest of us. He said, I believe she's lying. He didn't say that. He didn't say it to her. He just told us, he said, hey, I think something's up. So the day we were supposed to get this information, it was a Saturday afternoon. Oh, I'm going out to have dinner with my fiance and da 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 da. And she's supposed to have been pregnant at the time. We now know that's a lie because she couldn't get pregnant because after her last child was born, she got her womanly baby making parts taken out. But she had her boy thinking she had a baby. Stick a pin in that one. So she goes to this dinner. We waiting. We said, okay, we're gonna wait till you get back. You're gonna send the information on over. She calls back. Well, I'm not gonna do it now. Me and you know who, we've agreed to leave each other alone and go our separate ways. We're not friends, mind you, but I'm gonna leave him alone. He's gonna leave me alone. Da 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 da. Bullshit. I call bullshit. Then that's when everything went left, because that's when we got in that ass. So here's what happened. Remember when I did the series of videos and shows about her and all her lies? About 9 or 12 videos. So I did those, exposing all the stuff, all the fact that she don't have 2 kids, she has 4. The oldest 2 are not in her custody. One's with the great grandmama, the oldest boy. The other child with grandmama, and then she got the 2 youngest kids. She didn't even tell nobody about the other 2. We found them. So all that stuff is happening, all the lies. And then she's like, oh, I'm being bullied. I'm being harassed and stalked and all that. Wasn't stalking. We were stating facts. I had the court documents showing the charges she got, the outstanding warrants, all that. Wasn't no doxing and harassing. It was just stating of the facts. Well, no, oh, I think you were calling her out a name. No, we had the facts. So anyway, what happened was, because her and you know who had a partnership when this in this thing called a prophetic college. Well, she came up on about $3,500 that day. She made a lot of money. A little hustle they had going. So they had a track record. And what had happened, in my opinion, this is my opinion, what happened, that phone rang, and one or two things happened. She was offered money not to give us the information, or there was a threat of if she did give the information up, the information that she didn't want to be revealed about her would be put out there. And this is where that part of the threat backfired, because you know who, I jumped the gun. The stuff that she was being held over her head as ransom and blackmail, I put it all on Front Street. So they couldn't use that against her as leverage anymore to make her play ball. So then from going from blackmailing, you had to go on and just start shoveling out, hey, go and be quiet here. Boom, boom. What's your cash app? Boom, boom, boom. This is my theory. Not basing it in fact, just an educated guess because I'm an educated man. And I'm entitled to my opinion. That's what I think happened. Could be right, could be wrong. But when I let the cat out the bag, the dirt that they was using to hold over her head, they couldn't use that anymore because I threw it all out there. The kids that she wasn't claiming, the outstanding warrants, the all her bedfellows that she was knocking boots with, all the preachers. I let it all out the bag at one time, lighten it up. And so they couldn't do it. So fell out with us. She was on the outs with them folks over yonder, and she was on the outs with us. She was on the island all by herself. She had nobody that would listen to her. So, oh, I'm just taking my channels down. And no, she couldn't, she had nowhere to go. So she drifted every now and then. But sooner or later, she found her way back over there, not with the big fella, but with the underlings, the employees. She started showing up in little chats here and there. People that was on the I Hate Darryl sector, she would pop up in their chats. Oh, well, he's this, he's that, he's this. So they kind of, because they wanted to hear what she had to say, they brought her back in because she was fairly close to us. We was talking offline on the phone. So with all of us. So they brought her back in. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I didn't see that there. Thank you, Sector TV. Thank you, brother. I am so sorry. I didn't see that. Thank you. Bruh, hit me up. I got stuff for you. Just hit me up. Hit me up, bro. Bruh, hit me up. Hit me up. I got you, bro. So anyway, thank you, brother. See, boom, boom, boom. When you tell the truth, good things happen to you. So, but anyhow, she started going back in the little chat. She got in good. Then they formed this I Hate Darryl coalition. And I played the video of, and I'm gotta mention his name again because he cussed her ass out good about the fake pregnancies and everything. Jives let her ass have it on CTV's panel. I got that right here. And there was a segment in that video where she said, well, you know, I was going along to get along because I was helping so-and-so with his case against Darryl. Got that right here. So basically, she basically threw you know who under the bus to say, you know, she did what she did to help with his case against. So you point the finger at him. But here's the thing. You want to do this big, elaborate show on the 19th in 10 days. But see, you've been buying time. If you telling the truth, here are my questions for you. Here's my questions for you right now. Here's my thing, ma'am. And I'm going to read it to you. These are the questions I'm going to go down the line on tonight. What are you planning to reveal on the 19th that you can't reveal right now? Or when you first fell out with CTV, when he cussed your ass out? Why you got to wait till the 19th to be interviewed? If you knew the truth on that day he cussed you out, you also knew the truth 2 years ago when you tried to set me up on that fake murder plot. Will she tell the truth? I ain't holding my breath on it. Will you admit your role in the bogus murder plot? That remains to be seen. Will you implement all four of you? You know who, CTV, and David Fennell. Why did you wait this long to tell the story? What has changed? I'm going to explain all that in a minute. Is this revenge against CTV, or do you really just want to tell the truth and get it all behind you? Will you tell the entire story, or will you try to doctor it up to make yourself look like the poor innocent victim that you always do when you go from platform to platform? Or are you just going to put your big girl panties on and tell the truth? Between now and the 19th, are you hoping that somebody will offer you money to remain silent or to tell the story a certain way? What is your motivation? Here's what I think. Let's get into it. You waiting, this is my opinion again, you're waiting until the 19th because you're hoping that your phone will ring and somebody will offer you a nice little sum of money to be quiet or to go away, one or the other, or both. You know that when the murder plot was hatched, I was on the phone with you. So you are involved. You can't lie your way out of it. You can't put no spin on this story. I was talking to you. I wasn't talking to David Fennell, CTV, or you know who. I wasn't talking to none of them. I was talking to you. But here's the backstory to that night of the bogus murder plot, ladies and gentlemen. I was on the phone with my family, my parents. My dad was still alive. I was handling some family business. She calls. I said, hey, I can't talk right now. I'll call you right back. Okay, hurry up, call me back. 3 minutes later, I call back. 3 minutes later. Wasn't even 3 minutes. Good. I called back. Hey, let me call you right back. I said, that's all right. I told you I was just calling you back. Why you can't talk now? I said, you got to call. No. I'll call you back. She calls me back 60 seconds later. You were so busy. Why 60 seconds? You didn't have another call on hold because I asked that. What it was, when she initially called me, she had all the other parties in the murder plot on the phone. So when you call me, that means I click in, everybody else is on mute listening and recording, doing what they need to do. But when I called back, she couldn't put all of them on the line because I was the one making the phone call. So she hung up with me and then called me back 60 seconds later once she got all the other three involved back into their places. That's what happened. And I was asked a set of questions, now that in hindsight, leading questions, so that I would get the responses that they needed from me, so that when they spliced this video up and put it online, it would have me saying certain things in a certain way to make me look guilty or convince the public at large that I was trying to kill you know who. But here's the thing. Here's where it backfired on. When they were splicing and editing, one of the voices that they put on this murder plot video that CTV put up that I had removed by YouTube, here's the whole thing. They made the video, put it up. I make a response video playing their video. Then he had the audacity to copyright strike my video that I did where he was playing my content. Then I had to appeal it with a police report. YouTube sided with me, took that video down, gave him a copyright strike, took his video down and left mine up. Video went away. Then last year, he put it back up in March. Like, ain't nobody gonna take my video down, put it back up to try to remonetize it. Anyway, stick a pin in that. They did this, asking me certain questions. But here's the one thing where they keep stressing that, oh, Darryl said he's gonna put bullets in so-and-so's chest. Here's the thing. The question that was asked of me, well, why is it that you hate so-and-so, Darryl? I said, I don't hate nobody. I said, I said, I don't hate him. I said, I don't like him. I said, I'm pretty sure he don't like me either. I said, I'm pretty sure, and I quote, he wouldn't care if I lived or died. Neither do I care whether he lives or died. And truth be told, if he could get away with it, he'd probably shoot me. And I know I'd put two in him too if it got down to it, if I had to defend myself. But that's what I said. I never said I was going to kill him. I said if I was defending myself, and if I had to, I would do. But when they cut it up to say, I'm gonna put two in his chest. That's what they put on me. Because I was on the phone, and ladies and gentlemen, it was at 12:30 a.m. In fact, before I got up, I had two phone calls. I had just got off the phone talking to Marcellus, Kim, and Roxanne. Boom. Earlier that night, we ended our call about 10:30, 11. Then my parents called me, which is odd because they never up. Well, they called because they had something, and I'm not going to go into it, that I had to deal with. And that call was like 5 minutes tops. And then I called Andrea back. That's how I know the chain of events. Made that phone call at 12:30, talked to her, got off the phone, 1 o'clock. 3 a.m., that video, the murder plot video, hit the airway. By the time I woke up at 6 o'clock, because Kim called me, frantic, 6:30 in the morning. And then people started messaging me, boom, 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 emailing. By the time I woke up, it had 3,500 views on a Saturday morning. They did this on purpose. Because during that time, they were trying to paint this narrative of me. That's when they brought her in. They used her because she was still halfway cool with us. This happened, the murder plot video happened a week before we cut ties with her, when she was promising this information about you know who. So they used her to try to get in, because I would talk to her. We was cool. We were actually cool at that point. So they used her to try to get in my ear. They knew she couldn't get her, try to talk to me, because nope. So they used her, put that video up, because they were trying to paint this narrative that I was violent, I was mentally unstable. They'd gone out here and pulled up my arrest record from back, that charge that I had that they keep like to throw out there. The one that I got my name cleared and the charge dropped. They didn't never talk about that part. Oh, he's violent, he's mentally unstable, he got guns, he's doing this, da 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 da. So they was painting this narrative over there that I was this crazed killer on the loose. That's what they were doing. And it didn't work, because what ended up happening, more people started subscribing to me. More people started subscribing to me. I grew overnight. Because like from the fall of 2019 to when the murder plot video came out, 2020, I jumped about 2,000 subscribers real quick. Got monetized real quick, just like that. So their plans didn't work. What they meant for evil, God turned it around. So said all that to say that I'm just giving you the backstory. That didn't work. When that didn't work, they no longer had use for her over there, so they kicked her off Paradise Island. They kicked her off the island. She had nowhere to go. She couldn't come back to us. She couldn't go with them. Boom, 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 boom. Then they formed this I Hate Darryl coalition. And you saw what happened. It imploded on itself. It caved in. Babylon fell. And they fell out. Everybody falling out. Everybody fall. But the one thing that they didn't see, Jazz got pitted against Andrea by CTV. CTV is a manipulative little demon. So they didn't, Jazz, and I told you this offline. I told you and Mika what I'm about to say to everybody. That demon used the two of you to come after me. Because you and I and Mika, we had fallen out. Because of Andrea, actually. And so they used that. They brought y'all in. When they figured they didn't have a use for you anymore, then they got rid of y'all and started dogging you out. Jazz, I'm going to tell you this again. You was on that boy video the other day while I was on vacation. He all buddy with you again. Let me tell you what he said about you just days before you came up there. He said, you know who should have sued him. And you know who I'm talking about. Hit me up offline. I'm not going to say the name. But see, that's another thing y'all need to realize. Because of this mediation, that doesn't mean I can't say that person's name and they can't say mine. What we cannot do is we cannot talk negatively about each other. He can say, you know, Darryl Moore got a nice suit on today. Da da da. I can say, yeah, so and so got a nice suit on. But only reason I'm saying so and so tonight is because you people go back and lie, and I'm dealing with something else, and I'm not entertaining that. But as long as the other person and I don't say anything negative about each other on social media, he can say my name, I can say his name, I can say, well, hey, you know, he's doing good in the community, or he just did something real nice to help a homeless person, or whatever. I can say his name in that regard, and he can say the same thing about me. Hey, Darryl helped this homeless person, or Darryl helped this person on drugs get into rehab. That's not negativity. That's each one of us saying something positive about the other person. But you liars and you slow folks will say, oh, you violated it, and oh, I'm going to tell so-and-so. And then the judge going to be looking at you like, really? Like he did with CTV. CTV has finally admitted what we already knew for 2 years, that it's been a lie. You have been working for you know who. And now that everybody knows it and you've admitted it on social media and we got videos to prove it, and then the judge got the evidence, and then other people have written letters on my behalf to the judge because the knockoff boy down in Texas put up a post on his community wall saying, well, if you've been harassed by Darryl Moore, contact the judge. So I took it. I said, hey, they're out here lying on me. I said, I'd appreciate if some of you would write letters to the judge on my behalf and explain what these people have been doing to me since the mediation. And they did that, sent certified mail down to that judge. So that's why your videos had to come down. And you can't talk about me either, telling lies. But you ain't going to tell your peoples that. Oh, a pacer. No, tell them about that. Tell them about that. Tell them about that. Go on, tell them about that. That the judge told you to shut your mouth too, forever, as it pertains to me. Because you've been out here lying. And see them letters that people sent, along with the letter I sent in response to the quote unquote me violating the mediation. And I showed links and a thumb drive showing that they could plug in and listen to you, and then that email chain from you know whose lawyer where they said you had lost your effing mind. All of that went back to the judge, combined with people writing on my behalf. That's why you out here with your videos down and you can't say nothing stupid no more, and all that stuff gone away. That's why. Tell them the truth. Tell them the truth. But anyway, back to Andrea Garrison. I don't care nothing about them jokers. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing, people. Andrea Garrison is waiting until the 19th because she claims she's doing an interview, which means somebody's going to be sitting on the platform with her interviewing her. She's not going to be able to just talk. So it remains to be seen who interviews her. But I got some suspicions. But I can tell you, whoever it is going to be somebody that don't like them people over there. And by people over there, I mean you know who and his sidekick, CTV. Not them other riff-raffy people. Just them two. But here's the thing. This is why Andrea Garrison will never do that interview on the 19th. It's not going to happen. And this is why. In order for her to tell that story, that she claimed she got all the receipts and she's going to put everything out there and CTV is done for and all that. In order for her to do that, she has to implicate herself, because CTV wasn't the one that initiated the call. She was. CTV wasn't the person I was talking to. She was. They are all involved, all four of And it's no way she can put a spin on this story without implicating herself. And see, what they have done with this fake murder plot is commit a crime. A crime. Not a civil issue, but that too, but a crime. They have committed a crime. Because when you call me from another state, record a conversation, even though some states are one party where only one person has to know, the state that you live in is a two-party state. So the other person must know. And since you were the one that instigated and created this call, you were obligated to let me know that you were recording me, and you didn't do that. Now in Ohio, I don't have to do that. But in New York, and the other states that we, South Carolina and Georgia, I had to look it up. But your state, two-party state. You broke the law. You broke the law, criminal law. You put it out here because of the lie that y'all put out here. I suffered financial damages that I have evidence of. Now, some of you sitting there say, Darryl, how can you prove all four? Glad you asked. When her and Jives was cussing, well, she was getting cussed out by Jives. She said, well, I did what I did. I went along to go along for the sake of whose case. And Jives kind of said something similar. But Jives ain't part of the murder plot. You are, Andrea. You said you did what you did to help him with his case against me. You admitted that. I got it. That's how the two of you are connected. Then he, one night, running his mouth, feeling cocky, said that David Fennell, person number somewhere in the four of you, that David Fennell gave him this video or this audio of me threatening his life. He said, no, give it to Conscious TV. Boom. But he said he barely even knew Conscious TV. Wow, that was 2 years ago. But his deposition, in the deposition that he wrote, gave testimony, said he barely knew the guy. But why would you turn around and have a death threat against you given over to somebody that you barely knew for them to put it out on social media? Gets interesting, don't it? That's further proof of a partnership of at least 2 years. Then the two of them, when they thought everything was over and done with, got on a show talking about, yeah, you've been working with me and helping me and da 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 da. Then you got offered a job, da 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 da. That's how all of you tie in together. Y'all can't keep your mouths closed. One throwing the other one under the bus, the other one saying something over here, boom, 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 and y'all ain't getting your lies together. Y'all ain't telling the same lie. But it's all right. I got it right here. So do Judge Gwynn. He has it too. Judge Gwynn got it too. Don't deal with it though. Offline. See, bought friends are not true friends. All of y'all was over there because you was getting trinkets, cash apps, little gifts here and there, webcams, and whatever else, little thing. But see, when the well runs dry, when the money goes, so do the friendships. Think about that. See, everybody that I'm friends with, we just like each other. We like each other. That's the end of it. No hidden agendas, no, I'm going to be your friend because you can do something for me. You're going to be my friend because I can do something. No, that's why we're still friends. We're not out here mistreating each other and lying and hurting people. We either, if we can help you, we help you. If we can't, we just, I know somebody might be able to help you. Let me send you over there. But this grand making us all wait. You are at your core, Andrea, a narcissist. You must have attention. You must be the center of attention. It always has to be about you. And if it's not, you're going to get in your feelings. And you're going to always play the victim. Everybody hates me. Everybody's attacking me. Oh, woe is me. No. You want this grand show on the 19th. That's why you push the date out so far. You got everybody waiting and anticipate. What's Andrea going to talk about? What's she going to say? What's she going to tell us? What's she going to show us? And that's what you want. You sitting there getting your rocks off right now at the idea that everybody's waiting to hear what you got to say on the 19th. You knew it was a lie when it first happened. You could have told the truth then. You did. Later on down the line, when they kicked you to the curb, you could have told the truth then. You didn't. Only reason you want to tell the truth now, because you got your feelings hurt, you butt hurt, you done got cussed out by everybody that was over there, and none of them have anything to do with you anymore. So now you want to be relevant again. You want to stay relevant. You want to be the center of attention. The only reason, your only motivation for doing this is twofold. You want to get even with CTV. You want to get even with Conscious TV. You want to try to drag him and hurt him as bad as you can without getting your hands dirty. But here's where it's going to back up. If you attack him, you're going to, by default, hurt his boss. If you throw him under the bus with this murder plot, the blood and the dirt going to get off on the boss too. And the boss can't have that, because the boss and I got ongoing legal matters. And if you spill the beans on the employee, by default, you proving that I've been telling the truth all along, which I know I have because I got the evidence. But when it comes out of your mouth, that's going to be game, set, match, because you were the person on the phone with me. And there is no way you can tell this story without implicating yourself. You cannot tell this story. There is no way you can tell it without putting yourself under the bus first. So you can stop lying and wasting people's time. Either you're going to tell all the truth or don't tell any of it. Just keep going on with your lies that you've been lying. You cannot tell the story halfway. There's no way around it. You were involved. You were the key component. You were the person I was on the phone with. You were the one that asked me leading questions to try to get them so that they can splice that audio up and make it be what they wanted it to be. And then the dumbasses still turn around and added somebody else's voice on there trying to mimic mine so that it would sound like I said certain things in a certain sequence. That's why I went and filed a police report after it happened against you know who and CTV. I never filed one against David Fennell because at the time I didn't have his address. I just knew his name. But now I know where he lives, works, and everything. I got all his information. I still may go back and file a police report against him because I like to have a paper trail so that if I deal with something offline, I got everything, all my ducks in a row. Snack break. My mouth a little dry. Excuse me. Mighty tasty. Mighty tasty. My loco's still up there, so don't try it. Don't try it, knockoff. Sorry. I don't like to see folks see me smacking and chewing. Apologize. But I was hungry. Stomach was touching my back. Anyway. You hoping. You have no intention whatsoever. I know it. But everybody else going to find out. I'm putting you on Front Street. I'm putting the pressure on you now. Either you got to come out and really do the interview and tell the truth. Or you're going to come out there and tell a bunch of lies, deflect, have people feeling sorry for you, try to get people to feel sorry for you. Oh, poor Andrea, she's a victim. They're harassing her. They used her, then they threw her away. No. You were no longer useful and they got rid of you. You served a purpose. And then when your purpose was no longer there, they got rid of you. That's what demons do. That's what snakes in a basket do. You can put a whole basket full of snakes. They'll slither and crawl on top of each other. But as soon as you shake or kick that basket like I just did, that's when they start striking and biting. And that's what happened to you. See, when they thought you had dirt on us, they kept you around. But when they realized you had nothing on us, they started distancing themselves from you. Then you start channel hopping. Then you was over there with this old boy in Detroit. Next thing you was over here with Harlow. And then when we busted Harlow, we gave her real name and information. Then next thing I know, you over there in the special needs sector with Mookie and them retards. And this Donkey Kong that I put the picture up a minute ago. You was over there with her. Y'all, Fupa this and Fupa that and all these names. All them names. You wherever somebody would listen to you, give you 2 seconds. Now you're over there with Umar Johnson's people. You're over there. You running out. You running out. You can't even get on the host road. You just run out and played out, tired. So now you got this one last card you're trying to play. You're trying to go out with a bang. You're going to try to throw CTV under the bus. But in doing so, you're going to implicate yourself, David Fennell, and you know who. And you know who will not do that. And you know this. And you know he's going to spend good money. So you've already got in your head a dollar amount that it's going to take for you to go away. You already know. You know that. I know that. And he's going to ask you, how much? Just my opinion. He's going to say to you, how much for you to keep quiet and go away? And you're going to run a figure by him. And you're going to lowball because you low budget. You're going to lowball. Get your money and you're going to dip. Because you can't file no taxes. So you ain't got no taxes coming next month because you ain't got no job. So you got to get your money to get you by because weed costs and you love to smoke you some reefers. So if you do the show after he paid, you're going to tell it in such a way that he comes out squeaky clean and that it was somehow you and David. But see, there's no way you can throw David under the bus without throwing the other two under the bus and yourself. Y'all was like this. This was a 4-part harmony, just like a gospel quartet. All of y'all had a part to play in it. You can't leave one piece of the puzzle out. It's 4 pieces to the puzzle. Everybody had a part to play. Fennell's supposed to talk to you know who to say, got an audio. Oh no, give it to CTV. So that's up there, over there. But it all come back to you because you were the one on the phone with me. I'm gonna be tuned. You got me blocked, so I won't be able to watch per se. Because you blocked me. And I'm glad. I blocked you too. But just know I'll have a copy once you do talk. And while you doing that, I won't be nowhere around because that's NBA All-Star Weekend here in Cleveland. I'm going to be making some money. But I will have your video right there, along with all the other ones. And I guarantee you, at some point, you're going to deflect. You're going to find a way to talk nasty and dirty about me. When all you got to do is, you can sum that whole video up in under 90 seconds. I'm the one Darryl was talking to. I did it because so-and-so wanted it done. These other 2 people helped me do it. And you out. And say, Darryl, I'm sorry. But you ain't going to do that. No. You're going to milk this for all. You're going to have this big drawn out dramatization. You're going to get you as much money in cash apps and hush money, everything you can get. And then you're going to fade away for a little while. Then you're going to come back. That's your method. That's how you do. Modus operandi. That's you. You get you some money, you go away for a minute, then you come back. And you channel hop. And this story is going to make you hot again. People are going to want to interview the crazy boy in Texas, the other crazy boy in Texas, with one eye, the one that tore the library up, screaming Emmett Till. He's going to want to interview you because he's an admirer of you know who. He's going to want to interview. So you'll be on the lecture circuit again. You'll be trending again. You'll be popular again. He's going to probably interview you. Other people are going to talk about it. So you'll be relevant, which is what you want. You're not going to tell the truth. I'd be highly shocked. Prove me wrong, though. Tell the truth. Prove me wrong. I'm about to let everybody get at it. Prove me wrong this time. Come out there on the 19th. Tell the truth about what you did and what you tried to do. And walk away. Hell, I might even leave you alone after that. Depending on what I hear. And if there's a heartfelt apology in there, I'll leave you alone. Because at the end of the day, you do have 4 kids. Ain't they fault who their mama is, but you do have 4 kids. And I like kids. I love kids. I do. You need to do right. You don't know the level of harm that you've caused me and my family. I was dealing with all of this nonsense while my daddy was dying. Because of you. That's what I was dealing with. I wasn't just dealing with this. I have a life offline. I was in school, full time. I was working. And I had a dying father. And y'all was out here attacking me every day, knowing that you were lying. The core of all the lies was the murder plot. You had people out here disliking me for no cause whatsoever. I had the audacity to call somebody out that I saw was doing dishonest stuff and hurting innocent people. And I was attacked for it every day, every night, around the clock. And the crux of all of that, all of it stemmed from that bogus murder plot video that the 4 of you put out. That was people's grounds for hating me. The video that the 4 of you put out, I'm going to put 4 fingers. You ain't by yourself. It was 3 other people. The bulk of all the people over there that I end up blocking and deleting and banning from my channels, all over there, all hate my guts because of that bogus video that the 4 of you put out. And that narrative that you tried to paint of me being violent, mentally unstable, a murderer, all this stuff. I'm supposed to be beating up my wife, beating up my kids, kicking my dog like a soccer ball. I'm just making up stuff. Then that wasn't good enough. People putting my family on the internet. All because of that video that the 4 of you did. The 4 of you did that. And then they lied about it. Oh, we didn't do that. And then people started writing the judge, telling the judge what really happened. And I'm hoping more people will continue to write. So if you want to, that's my email right there. I'll send you the information for the judge, and you can write a letter on my behalf. I'll greatly appreciate it. And I'll never reveal your names. I'll just say thank you offline, like I did for the other people. Thank you. There's my email right here. That's pretty much it. Are you going to tell the truth, Andrea Garrison? Are you going to tell the truth, or are you going to continue to lie? The only reason you are out here now about to do what you claim you're about to do is because you in your feelings. That boy cussed you out. You mad and you want revenge. The same way you wanted revenge against Victor Cousin, Bishop Victor Cousin. Y'all were going together. No, y'all wasn't even going together. I'm gonna tell it like it really is. Y'all was having sex. He cut you off, cut you loose, got rid of you. You thought you were gonna be first lady, gonna get married, be first lady. And when he cut you off, you got mad and you made it your business to bring that man to his knees and ruin him in the church sector and financially. That man's church went bankrupt because of your lies. But guess what? Funny thing happened. Out of the fire and out of the ashes, they rebuilt. He is going back up. He's written a book. I think he's on his second book now. He's hosting church in another location. You thought you would destroy him. He didn't. He didn't die. He fell on hard times, but he bounced back. The same thing, Conscious, I hope you listen. She wants to do to you what she did to Victor Cousins. She wants to bring you all the way down. And she don't care what collateral damage happens. You know who, I hope you're paying attention. She don't care who on the edges catches her wrath as long as she gets Conscious TV. So you know who, David Fennell and anybody else, if y'all happen to fall by the wayside, she do not care. As long as she gets you, Conscious. That's who she wants. She wants you. And she's going to have you at all costs. That low-down woman, I'm going to tell you now, she keeps every text, email, screenshot. She records conversation. She does it all. You've seen it. That's how I know what Jocelyn A. looks like. That's why I was able to put that picture up there, because she put that picture up there. Now, I found out the other stuff on my own, but I had no idea what the woman looked like until she put that woman's picture on the internet and was dogging her out. I quote, "It gets better. Hold on." Oh, Knockout, you still slick. Oh. So Knockout put my show up. He's playing my show right now and put his logo over mine. But it don't matter, Knockoff. When I copyright strike you after the show goes off and you put your logo over mine, it don't matter. Because everything else, and I'm gonna show them a screenshot of what my show looks like with my logo right here. So you're done now. Thank you. Thank you. With 19 people over there watching your bullshit. That's fine. That's fine. Because next time I come out, I'm going to put my logo right over my face. That's fine. Because you're done. You might as well find you. You better, well, you can't even do that. Hold on. Let me see. You can't even do this right here. Since you want to play something, play this. Play this, Knockoff. Play this. I think I still got it. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Play this, Knockoff. Play that. I'm going to let that play. Play that right quick. Play that right quick. I'm going to play that again for you. Play that right quick. They wouldn't even hire you to do that job. I saw the email. You couldn't even get that job. Play that. Since you cover, he put his logo on top of my logo. That is copyright infringement. Thank you. I knew it. I knew it. I knew I was going to get that dumbass. I knew it. Marcellus, I got to forward you some money for the legal defense. Make sure I get it to you. Yeah. So let me go in here. I got sidetracked with that right there when I saw that text. Hold on. She got mad. She got mad. She said, Andrea Garrison posted Jocelyn Ray's picture and said, you know, the one I had up earlier, and said, Exhibit A, losing a child isn't funny, nor is it shameful. Take time to educate yourself on the trauma of miscarriage. Andrea, please stop lying. You did not miscarry. If you were pregnant, that child would be Jesus 2.0. You got a hysterectomy after you gave birth to your fourth child. You've been stringing this dude that you've been milking out of money, whatever, this guy that's a year older than me, and he ain't had no black poontang before. And you claimed to put a baby on him, and he had him thinking you was pregnant. And then when 9 months rolled by, hell, then elephant years rolled by, two years plus later, you still ain't had no baby. Stop lying. You did not miscarry. You misspoke. You told a lie. And David Fennell, while my mind's on it, stop calling folks apostle that ain't earned the title. Jocelyn A, stop calling people apostle that ain't earned the title. They're not apostles, they're imposters. Oh, I'm gonna do a video about that. Are you an apostle or an imposter? I just said something right there. But anyway, back to Jocelyn A. So Jocelyn A put a post up, which is what really set Andrea Garrison off. Couldn't have said it better. If people wanted her for content, as she said so arrogantly, a person could literally have at least 5 months worth. Platform hopping, legislation, bills, Victor Cousins lying to you know who about the million she was to share with him, another very sensitive subject. I won't mention that baby she was carrying, smoking weed with, and haven't delivered yet, mysteriously went missing, etc., etc. That's what set Andrea Garrison off, and that's what made Andrea Garrison post Jocelyn Ray's picture on the internet. That's what got you toe up, Jocelyn. That big mouth of yours got the other big mouth hot with you. And then she goes on to say, just so much, but who is talking about any of that? Not us. Us. Y'all be killing me over there with that we and us stuff. Not CTV. So where is Miss Mama's being used for content, as she said? Ooh, that's what got you toe up, Jocelyn Ray. That's what made her go on and open up a boatload of whoop ass and put your picture on the internet. That right there. Your big mouth, and you hiding with your internet gangster fingers, hide behind a screen name, and then think nobody will find you. And she got your picture and put you all on Front Street. Oh, hey, Troy. Hey, okay. Oh, don't delete him. I'm about to have fun with this person. Troy Washington, bro, you lost the court case. You lying to these people. No, I lied to your mama when I was telling her that I loved her. And I had a condom on, so she tried to put a baby on me. That's who I was lying to, your mammy. Not the people's. I was lying to your mammy. Tell your mama I say, hey, I'm full of shit, as you say. No, your mother's full of shit. She ain't full of no baby, though. Not by me. Maybe the milkman. But anyway, you be gone and you be well. Take your ass on. Uh-huh. Tell your mama I say, hey, now. Tell her I say, hey. Tell your mama I say, hey. In order to lose a court case, let me for the dumb people in the back. In order to lose a court case, there has to be a judgment where the person is found guilty. I ain't been found guilty of nothing. Show me that, and I'll show you $1 million that I cash out. Troy Washington. Where I know that name from? Oh, the dude that ran out of his house when I went to pay him a visit. That punk ass, yeah, and left his wife and kids in the house. What a real man you are. But anyway, Hebrew Queen, I don't know. I got my ideas who I think it might be. Here's the thing. The potential people that will interview Andrea Garrison. They got to have one thing in common. They don't like CTV, and they don't like who CTV works for. So create a list of those people that are not over here, because we ain't interviewing her. So it ain't gonna be nobody. Who do we know out there in the spaces that don't like CTV and you know who? Think about it. Who do we know? Think about that. It's an interesting group of people. That I could think of right off the top of my head, but I won't talk about them here because I don't want them harassed if they're not the person. But it's an interesting group of people out there. I got my idea. Oh, hold up. Oh. I'm gonna text 18. Check the Facebook inbox. A name just popped up. A name just popped up. Yes, indeed. A name just popped in my head. Give me a second, y'all. Y'all tell me. That would be something. Oh, I'm just educated guess in my head. I got an idea of a few people. But this one just is right. Oh. That could work. I wouldn't be too shocked if that was the person that did the interview. It's a long shot. Oh yeah, and it'll definitely be pre-recorded. You're right. She ain't gonna do nothing live. Cause I had some questions sent over to her about some people that are not blocked by her. And of course she deflected. Who's PO? Hit me up offline about that because I don't be. Oh yeah. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. Yeah. Anyway, we'll talk about that offline. Yeah, that's a possibility. But that first choice I put up there in the comment in the inbox, I think that might be the bigger draw, but we shall see. But I don't know, respective angle. I'll be highly shocked if it's live, because if it was going to be live, they could have just went on and did it now. I think it's going to be pre-recorded somewhere. Yeah. Because she ain't gonna do this half-ass. She's gonna want this to be a big dramatical thing. It's gonna probably have a set. A film set. I'll think about that later. But my point is, and I'm about to go on and go, because yeah, Hebrew Queen and Jives, just so you know, he had said before you and him did that live together that his boss should have sued you when he had the chance. He should have sued you a long time ago. Something to think about. That lets you know what they think about you when you ain't around. Like I told you on the phone, don't trust him. Don't trust him at all. Well, yeah, I'm glad you went on and put my logo up there and try to put your logo over the top of it. That means you're stealing my content. Because my logo right here, and you put your logo on top of it. That's stealing. And I'm so glad you did that. And I got the screenshot to prove it. So when I send it to the YouTube legal department, bye-bye. As the Italians say. You's a done. You done for. I'm glad you did that, and I got the screenshot because when I put this up on YouTube with the links to your video that you did of mine, playing my content, and my link for the original content, and the screenshot as my thumbnail of you doing that, you done for. I thank you. I ain't your mouth, your tongue, to quote Jimmy Battles, gonna be the rope that hangs you. And you just did it tonight. See, that's what happened when you're smart. That's why my starting off of my shows are you playing checkers, I'm playing chess. Chess is a thinking man's game. You think 3 moves ahead. I knew if I said something, because you're slow and you're special needs, that's why you're in that special needs sector. You and that crazy woman and the boy that grows his limbs back after they've been amputated, that can't read and spell, that does stupid stuff. All y'all in that special needs sector. The little short bus with the tinted windows and the wheelchair lift. So, yeah, I knew if I pushed the right button. That's why people get frustrated. Darryl, you be saying too much. I know what I'm doing. I'm pushing the right buttons to get what I need you to do to happen. And see, since you act off emotion, you're very impulsive, which because you're mentally ill. So when I push the right button, I get the right response from you. Because you illiform, you know. Y'all ain't see that picture? You're illiform. You're illiform. And the old folks say you're illiform. You got a long upper torso and got little Lieutenant Dan legs. You made funny. You got them slanted eyes. Your mama must have been really drinking heavy when she was carrying you. Look at that. You can tell. Look at his short leg. Let me take this down off for a minute. Look at his little short leg. You know that boy is slow. Look at that boy. That boy got hobbit legs. He about the same height as me from the waist up, and got them little hobbit legs, no special need legs, Jerry's kid legs. And before you said docs, I blotted out the face of the innocent bystander. I don't mess with civilians. I'm not a coward like you putting people's family on the internet. It's about you. You can tell he's slow. Look at that long neck. He got a giraffe neck, short legs. He built like an orangutan or silverback gorilla. If he fall down his knuckles, he could take off running across the floor. Slow. See, you mentally challenged, knockoff. You mentally challenged. So all it takes is a little prodding, and you just go 0 to 100. Because you're slow. You're slow. You're slow. And me talking about you, you're a public figure. Me and you talking is just 2 public figures going at each other. But what I do not have the right to do, I cannot lie on you. I cannot slander or defame you or cost you money. You have done all that to me. You have done all that. You have done all that. You've slandered and defamed me. You've cost me income. And there's a penalty for that. Now, you can get out here all day. You say, I don't like Darryl Moore. Fine. I don't like you either, Brian. You say, I don't like Darryl Moore. I don't like Brian Henry II. You've said that. Darryl Moore this, Darryl Moore. Put it all in you. And you can't put a person's name in the title. That's harassment. That's cyberbullying. You can't hashtag person. You can't put the title. You can't put them on thumbnail. Now, you are a public figure because you're a content creator. A bullshit one, but you are one. So the threshold of what's harassment and cyberbullying is higher versus, like, say, if I were to pick one of these people here in the chat that don't have a channel and I start making stories and videos about them, I can't harass a private citizen. That's bullying, because that means I'm a public figure using my platform and my reach and my audience to harass a private citizen. That'll get everything. Money taken from me, channel snatched, all of it, the book thrown at me. But if I go at you, you put yourself, you set yourself up because you're a public figure. I have a right to critique you and offer commentary. But what I do not have the right to do is harass you, cyberbully you, stalk you like you did the brother Sector TV going down to his job. You're on a rooftop looking down at where his place of business. You standing by his car. That's stalking. That's a felony. And we already know you're mentally ill because you admitted you tried to kill yourself last year because you're suicidal. You're off your meds, you're self-medicating with drugs, getting high doing your shows. You're just crazy. Crazy cat shit. You made a post about how you're the one that's violent. You're the one that's dangerous. And I quote, "Nobody listens until it's too late. One thing about MDD is you either take antidepressants, heighten the feeling, and make it worse, or find out a way to fight it yourself. The thing about it is everyone says you got to go through it by yourself. Hate to vent to Facebook, but when you lack friends and family, you can't just keep shit bottled in. When you lack friends and family, I'm gonna stick a pin right there. When you lack friends and family, you can't just keep shit bottled in. You don't have no friends. So these people come along, slide you a few dollars to go after me because they don't like me. Now you don't like me. You didn't even know I existed before 2019. You didn't know. You didn't know nothing about me. You didn't even know I was on this planet. But then you came out here and lied. Well, I saw what you were doing to such and such and I didn't like it. Or what you were doing to Apostle so-and-so and I didn't like it. You didn't even know I existed before 2020. Use a lie. You were told what to say, when to say it, and how to say it, and you were paid either with cash apps, gifts, or something else to attack me, to try to distract me from what I was doing. And it didn't work. You, Andrea, other people, didn't work. It was everybody against this one guy, and it didn't work. I'm just like David in the Bible. I had a slingshot and smooth stones in a sack, and I was, while y'all was out here lying, I had court documents, police reports, arrest records, videos, text messages, screenshots. I had all that. Interviewed people, telling firsthand what happened to them. Was in the process of subpoenaing medical records. Then folks got scared. Then all of a sudden everybody had to come to Jesus on, hey, well, maybe we just need to let it all go. Okay. But then when I let it go and walked away, y'all kept messing with me. Until people start writing a judge. Until your videos start getting snatched by YouTube after the Tasha K decision. That's what happened. But y'all ain't gonna tell the truth. But I'm gonna tell the truth for everybody else. Your videos got taken down by YouTube because we reported them for cyberbullying, harassment, copyright, privacy, drug use, sexual content, homophobic slang, and hate speech. All of that. Every time you come out saying something nasty, you calling a gay person somebody their name, you calling people out their name, you gonna get flagged. Every time you make violence, hate speech, all that stuff, report. We're gonna follow it up with emails to the YouTube legal department, Twitter, screenshots of what you said, Twitter, YouTube, what are you going to do about this person? Here's the link to their channel. Here's the link to the video. You're going to get shut down. Ain't anybody playing with y'all no more. That B-set the mess after Tasha K verdict went down, it's over. Y'all need to find something else to do. You can't do this anymore. It's over. Harassing people, putting people's houses up on the internet, calling their jobs, telling lies, trying to get them fired. It's over. You do it now, you're going to go to court. You're going to lose. You're going to have a judgment placed against you. If you ain't got no money, they're going to liquidate your asset. Or you're going to have to file bankruptcy. You're going to be ruined financially. You're not going to get away with it anymore. The days of the niggerdom are over. No more niggerdom. The B sector, rest in peace, rot in hell. Over with. It's over. You got to have some content now. You got to have talent. You got to have talent, something you don't have. Talent, integrity, street smarts, book smarts, smart parts. You don't have it. Sucks to be you. You made your bones and got popular by attacking me. You can't do it no more. You made yourself popular by attacking other members of the A-team, other people out here in the YouTube spaces. You made yourself popular. You made your popularity off of arguing, beefing. You even call the B sector. I'm gonna make it a racial. White people don't do that ignorant shit. This some nigger shit, niggerdom. That's what y'all been doing for years now, and YouTube ain't stopped y'all. But when Tasha K got her ass handed to her in court, the B sector was dead that day. I wasn't celebrating her losing because I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Cardi B anyway, but I respect anybody's right to be left the hell alone and not to be lied on, because I know what it feels like to be lied on. And y'all been some lying bastards for a long time, for 2 years going. But guess what? Can't do it now. If you do, there's a penalty. And YouTube is backing us now. You go ahead and make these videos. I ain't gonna say nothing. Knock off. I already got a police report with your name on it. When you went stalking that man at his job and standing in front of his car, he got a police report. I'm just gonna turn it over to YouTube, along with the link to my original content and the link to your content where you playing my show and covering up my logos and doing all this stupid stuff. I'm not gonna argue with you. I got a police report. And see, when you go to YouTube and you got a police report, they take you serious. Because every time I've reported you, I say this, knockoff. I have filed a police report against this person in my home city and state. He has been harassing me for X amount of time, da 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 da. That's what's been getting your video snatched. Because they know I've taken the steps legally to get you dealt with. I'm just not out here windmilling. That's why they're taking me serious, knockoff. Because I filed a police report. And other people that you've harassed, I've encouraged them to do the same. That's how we stop this guy. That's how we stop people like him. That's right, fuckery. I learned that when I was living in New Jersey, New York. This fuckery. That's how you out here putting people's houses on the internet, their families, their jobs. You going doing videos in front of their jobs and in front of their cars. Suppose that it came outside and you standing out there, you've already threatened a person and challenged them to a fist fight at a Denny's parking lot down the street from the man's job. Suppose you've already threatened his safety. And had he taken the law into his own hands and defended himself, it'd have been nothing said. Nothing. Self-defense. You'd just been one dead, mentally ill joker that can't get a job twirling a sign outside on the side of the highway. One less person. Because you have no redeeming social value. You serve no purpose in our society. None. Unemployed, crazy as cat shit, uneducated, and just a foul, evil-ass human being. Easily manipulated and bought and paid for. You have no redeeming social value. You're just a crazy pothead. and your day has come. Along with Andrea Garrison. Andrea been out here windmilling, talking big. Then when Andrea found out I knew where she lived, then they mysteriously moved across state lines into another place. Found that. Now, I ain't decided what I'm going to do as far as her with this murder plot. I ain't made up my mind yet. But I ain't going to tell nobody here. But what I do as it pertains to her depends on her. What she do on the 19th. If she get out here and tell the truth on the 19th, I think otherwise. But if she come out here and lie and deflect and try to play the victim, all bets is off. She gonna get what everybody else get. That's over there doing that fuckery. But y'all go ahead and enjoy your night. Thank you for the 180 people that's in here. Please click like and share if you haven't done so already. Friday Night Live with the 18. 8 o'clock Friday. Right here. Right here. Right here. 8 o'clock. Eastern Standard Time. Get your drinks and your snacks. We're going to cut up like we normally do. Current events, trending topics, them cracking jokes on me cracking jokes on them, laughing, having a good time. Because a lot of crazy stuff been going on. Old boy out here with his Nelly then lost his goddamn mind. Damn. I thought they would kick you off Instagram. You post porn. Well, I'll take that back. I've seen some good porn on Instagram. I'll take that back. No, they don't. Twitter don't either. Which is odd because they'll kick you off Facebook for porn. But you go over to Instagram and they own Instagram. But you can play it over there, but you can't play it here. Make it make sense. But anyway, one more time. I just gotta laugh. I can't believe y'all, seriously. This person was been calling me every name in the book. Looking like this here. Every name in the book. Looking like this here. Bite an apple through a picket fence. Looking like this here. So let me get this straight. You got a shirt and you're going to make sure your makeup match the color of your shirt. So you got purple lipstick, purple eyeshadow with some gold accent, and then that 1980s arch eyebrow thing going. And that crunchy lace front wig. Okay. We good on that. But yeah, definitely Friday. I'm going to tell y'all, the internet ain't got no chill. Let me put this back up here. Hold on. Lord have mercy. The internet is undefeated. That's all I'm going to say. The internet is undefeated. The internet ain't got no chill. But y'all can bless my Cash App. It's over there. It's over there. Right here. I appreciate you. But the internet, we definitely got to talk about this Friday. Oh, have mercy. This is funny. I'm sorry. That was funny. I don't care what you say. That was funny right there. But yeah, I'm out of here. I love you. Y'all be good. God bless you. Thank you for everybody that came. We're going to see what's going to happen on the 19th. I ain't holding my breath, though. Y'all be good now. Bye.